Previously on Stalked by My Doctor.
Kind of pain. Sharp like a knife or dull like something is pressing down?
Like something's pressing down.
She's gonna be fine.
Thank you.
I'm gonna look hideous.
I think you're beautiful. And if your boyfriend has a problem with a little mark around your heart, you need a new boyfriend.
What was he doing?
Just now? He was just changing my bandage.
Was there a female nurse present when he was doing that?
No, should there be?
Yeah.
An ambulance, my mom's on the floor and she's barely breathing.
Ingest anything poison?
I don't know.
I give you life. Why? Love. He's not here.
Hola.
Hola.
¿Estás listo para ordenar?
Todavía no. Estoy esperando a alguien.
Muy bien.
She'll be here any minute.
When we last left Dr. Beck, he was hightailing it down to Mexico to avoid those pesky sexual assault and kidnapping charges. And because the life of a fugitive pervert is surprisingly lonely, Dr. Beck decides to get a drink with Kris Jenner.
Is this seat taken?
No, go ahead.
Thank you.
Given Dr. Beck's track record, I think we can all take a pretty good guess at how this little date night's gonna turn out.
Can I buy you a drink?
Yeah, sure. Gin and tonic.
Put that on my tab. Si, senor. So, Rachel, where are you from?
New York. You?
Atlanta. What brings you to Acapulco?
An airplane.
Oh,
My best friend and I, we decided to treat ourselves to a little vacation. A girls only kind of trip, but the first night here she met a guy, and I haven't seen her since.
Have you thought of filling out a missing persons report by any chance? Jesus.
Or, are you down in Mexico hiding out from the FBI?
He's worried John Walsh is about to walk in.
I'm hiding from the FBI.
Real smooth.
What'd you do?
You don't want to know?
I kinda do.
Sounds like somebody hasn't seen the first film.
Salud. I'm a pediatrician.
Yuck.
I work for an American nonprofit, and they sent me down here to take care of the kids, and I fell in love with the place. So I bought myself some property not too far from here. Let me show you.
When Dr. Beck whips out the iPhone, you know it's all going downhill.
10,000 square feet.
Oh.
Overlooks the ocean.
That's a big house.
Thanks. You see my boat? It's even bigger. Well, not really, but here it is. Check it out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Only problem is I haven't named her yet. What do you think about maybe Rachel?
Date night implosion coming in 3, 2...
That you should get some new material. Did you really think that you were going to impress me with all this? Pediatrician, save the kids, Dr. Victor, whatever your name is.
Damn, she's really dunking on old Dr. Beck, huh?
Mansion and into your king-size waterbed.
I was just trying to make conversation, Rachel.
Listen, pal, I run my own company and I made over $1 million last year, after taxes.
I have a feeling her company has something to do with jade eggs.
But name your boat after me? Please. Please.
Okay, Rachel. Have a nice evening.
What? Where are you going? Really? Leaving so soon? You didn't even finish your drink. Hey, goodbye, Dr. Victor so-and-so.
You almost feel bad for the old perv. Not really, though. Looks like it's time for a little R&R. Uh-oh. After a close call with the federales, Dr. Beck spots his next victim.
Hey, I'm a doctor. I know what I'm doing. Get out of the way, kid.
And did I mention I own a yacht? Is all the grunting really necessary?
Amy! What happened?
She got pulled in by the undertow. I got to her as soon as I could.
Is she breathing? Does she have a pulse?
I need room, lady. Excuse me.
Take your concern for your child and pound sand, lady.
God, please.
The worst part is she's gonna wake up with the taste of poly grip in her mouth.
Come on, girl. Don't go. Don't go. Don't go. Don't go.
Oh boy, we've seen that look before.
Thank you.
You have to get her to the emergency room right away.
I can't thank you enough. I didn't get your name, Dr.
Slauson.
I mean Albert. I mean Victor. I'm not wanted by the FBI, you know.
Ladies live in the States?
San Diego.
Ah, me too. How long are you in Acapulco?
We fly back tomorrow, thank God. Are you on vacation?
I live here. Ah, part-time.
Jesus, dude, keep your story straight.
Here to take care of the kids.
Really? That is so cool.
I fell in love with the place.
And the kids, unfortunately.
Not too far.
Good Lord, here comes the photo gallery again.
Here we go. There we have it.
He's got a smile that could light up a peep show booth.
Oh my God. Mom, look at his house.
Want to see my boat? It's even bigger. Well, not really, but there she is.
That thing is huge.
Oh boy, I bet that's gonna be ringing in his head for days to come.
Mom, we're going. Next summer, deal?
Deal. But I have a problem. I've yet to name her.
I'm starting to think that Kris Jenner was making some valid points.
What do you think?
I like that.
Amy's going to be a doctor too someday.
Really?
Mom, can we not?
Well, we sent her application to a bunch of pre-med programs and waiting to hear back.
Hey, why don't we take Dr. Slauson to dinner tonight?
I'm game.
I hear they just opened a new Olive Garden in Acapulco.
You should rest.
We should go.
Hey, wait. Can I get a picture?
Yeah, sure.
Aw, they even get a selfie with the old pervert. Despite being a fugitive pervert, Dr. Beck still seems to be able to get decent medical coverage. And he's now started seeing a teletherapist to work out his many, many issues.
No. You're suffering from a schoolboy crush.
A crush? You don't get it. She's not like other women. She understands me.
She loves the Olive Garden just as much as I do.
This is love.
Love is a powerful word, especially for someone you met this afternoon. How old is she?
What does it matter how old she is?
Because the last time we talked, you said you had a problem with younger women.
I don't have a problem with younger women. I have a problem with older women.
They frighten me.
Woman again?
I intend to see them both again. I've already bought my ticket. In fact, I'm flying out tomorrow morning to be with her. I'm thinking I could date the mother, which would help me get closer to the daughter.
At least he's transparent, I guess.
Yeah, the mom likes me, I can tell, but don't worry. She won't be bothering us for long.
The doomed voyage of the SS Rachel.
I'm going to strongly advise that you don't try to contact the girl or her mother.
But, wait.
Bye, die wet.
Have a connection. I can feel it. So I'm a little older. So what?
What's 3, 4, 5 decades anyways?
Prescription. I write you a prescription.
It's an antidepressant. It will help you control these outbursts.
Control. I don't need you to control me.
Seems like these sessions are going very well.
But your services are no longer needed.
We're then treated to one of Dr. Beck's patented mental breakdowns. Enjoy! Then, after a good cry, Dr. Beck hops on Perv Airlines and heads back to San Diego.
Next.
Party in 15 minutes.
He's nervous because he had to swallow an entire bottle of illegal boner pills he bought south of the border.
Are you sick?
No. I mean, it's so hot in here.
After getting lost in a masochistic daydream about being manhandled by the TSA...
Code blue! Code blue! All agents, code blue! No. You stupid schmuck. You're wanted for kidnapping and attempted murder. Did you really think that you would get by me with a phony passport?
The old perv is turned loose on the American public once again.
Welcome home.
Thank you so much.
Welcome home, you dirty pervert. You'll fit right in here in San Diego. The good doctor wastes no time and gets straight to creeping on his next victim.
I'm supposed to be with you. I think it's in like 3 weeks. Are you gonna come this time or are you gonna hang out with Gar?
But his reunion with Amy is interrupted by her boyfriend.
How are you? Want to get some ice cream? What kind?
Then Amy's boyfriend checks his watch and realizes it's perv bashing time.
No, stop. Oh, man.
Why are you looking at her?
I can explain.
Do you have a kid that goes here?
I don't, but look.
Okay, then why have I seen you waiting in your car the last few days, huh? Are you one of them freaks?
Why, yes, I am.
Stop it, you son of a bitch!
Stop it, I know him. Are you okay? This is the doctor I was telling you about. He saved my life in Acapulco.
Oh my God, no way. My bad.
Look, I didn't know how to contact you. Except I remembered you had that red Hamilton High sweatshirt. I just wanted to say hello. And I brought you something. I want to give you this.
I love it.
Dude, I am so sorry.
Don't worry about it.
He's pretty used to that reaction at this point. He even manages to finagle his way into Amy's family circle, as his dastardly plan is set into motion.
I mean, my mom thinks what you did was amazing. So do I.
Thanks. How's she doing?
Not good. She's been really sick.
What's wrong with her?
She's come down with dramatic reenactmentitis.
She has trouble sleeping. She barely eats. It's like I'm living with the Walking Dead.
Lifetime is already working on a spin-off series called Zombie Mom.
What do her doctors say?
They say she has all kinds of anxieties. Claustrophobia, fear of flying, fear of heights. Whenever we drive across a bridge, she has to let somebody else take the wheel so she can climb into the back seat and cover her head with a blanket. Wow. You should talk to her. She could really use some help.
Here's my card.
Ignore the pickup artist part.
Give me a call.
She doesn't need another doctor. She needs a boyfriend.
Would you knock it off? He's probably married, right?
Came close, but didn't work out.
Big surprise there, huh?
Your mom is part of the reason I tracked you down.
So Dr. Beck decides to woo Mom with dinner at, you guessed it, the Olive Garden. He still hasn't used that Groupon.
So, what do you do for a living?
Yeah, I'm a paralegal.
Hmm?
I hate it. Dealing with all those crazy people.
Well, strap in.
You okay?
Yeah. I'm just confused.
You're confused about what?
I'm not exactly sure how to say this, but what do you want from me?
Have you ever seen a little film called Star 80?
I had some medical issues, and I thought maybe I could help.
Why?
Because I like you.
You like me?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you'll just check yes on the note that I passed you, we'll get the ball rolling.
First off, we spent maybe a total of 30 minutes together, so you don't know me well enough to like me. You know my daughter better than you know me. Secondly, when you saw me on that beach, I was freaking out because I thought Amy was dying. I was crying, my hair was a mess, I looked awful.
Well, I'm here to tell you that in the artificial candlelight of the Olive Garden, you look ravishing.
I hate it when men say things like that. Please do not patronize me.
Well, I suppose it's going better than his previous date at the Olive Garden. Oh!
Check, please.
Very nice to give Amy your business card and to take me to lunch. But I don't want to waste your time. Or mine.
Okay, you're right. The person that I'm talking to right now, I'm not interested in her. However, I am very much interested in the incredibly courageous woman I met on the beach in Mexico. She was about to lose everything, but somehow she reached deep inside her heart, and she pulled through.
Dr. Beck lays on the sociopathic charm and convinces Hillary to open up about her past trauma.
Do you mean that?
I do. Have you had these problems all your life, or is this something recent?
I know exactly when they all started. 8 years ago, my husband and I decided to repaint. It's incredible how fast life can change. 1 minute he's here, telling me one of his stupid jokes I've heard 1,000,000 times.
Linda!
Next minute, he's gone.
Oh my God.
Are you seeing a therapist?
I did, several, for years. They gave me pills, but it didn't seem to do any good.
Well, I brought you something today that I think might help you.
And trust me, these pills definitely work. Dr. Beck then decides to take a whack at rehabilitative therapy.
Your hands up. You look beautiful. Drop your hands again. Take my hands. If you can get over this problem, the rest will be easy.
Good thing she's not paying for this. The next day, the whole family decides to take a trip to the beach, accompanied by the worst music you've ever heard.
Thank you.
This feels like a straight-to-video sequel to Dirty Grandpa. After a private conversation with Dr. Beck, Amy's boyfriend starts to realize that something's not quite right.
I want to spend the rest of my life with Amy. We're getting married as soon as we graduate. Don't tell anybody. Promise?
Okay.
You promise?
Aren't you guys a little young to get married?
Yeah.
Come on, dude. You're only young once. If I were your age again, I'd definitely sample all the goodies in the grocery store
The grocery store.
and made my purchase. Know what I mean?
So, are you asking me if I mess around on Amy? Or is that what you want me to do?
Is this a proposition, old man?
I'm just saying.
You know, Doc, if I didn't totally respect you for what you've done for her, I'd say you were checking her out when we were playing soccer.
I was not checking her out, pal.
I was just worried she was gonna drown again.
She's young enough to be my daughter.
Granddaughter.
Well, he technically didn't lose his virginity until 55, so... In order to speed up the process, Dr. Beck concocts a little make mom go away juice. But in typical Dr. Beck fashion, he almost gets caught mid-creeping. But somehow his plan works and Mom goes straight for the Munchausen punch. But there's a snag in the plan when Amy accidentally drinks some of Mom's special mocktail. Then Dr. Perv decides to do a little more of that social engineering. He fiddles with Amy's blood test and convinces her that she picked up a little something from her boyfriend. If you know what I mean. Oh, Dr. Beck, you rascal.
No, they have it. You might not see visible signs of it either on your body or your partner's, but the infection can still spread through sexual contact.
That's impossible. This test is wrong.
Why do you say that?
Because I've only been with Garth and he's only been with me. Oh my God.
Now look, these blood tests may help detect infection, but the results aren't always conclusive.
He swore to me he'd never been with anybody else.
What's up? Are you okay?
Why are you talking to Valerie and Laura?
Because Valerie and Laura are writing a featured article on me for the school news website.
Oh wow, the school news website.
That stuff.
Which one did you hook up with? Valerie or Laura?
What? I didn't hook up with either one of them.
Because whoever you did sleep with, you should probably tell them they got a big problem now.
Meanwhile, back at the house, Dr. Beck has Hillary face her greatest fear, the little giant. Later on, we're introduced to Amy's uncle, who we can only assume used to work as a roadie for the band Creed.
Hey, Amy.
Hey, Uncle Roger, how's it going?
I'm good. I'm at the studio.
Yeah, studio apartment.
No, I need you to come down to San Diego.
San Diego? No, I can't. My bike is all messed up, and I'm slammed right now. No, I'm in the middle of this record.
Uncle Roger, you've missed my birthday for the last 10 years.
Seems like the greatest present you could ask for, honestly.
So, what brings you to San Diego? You want to borrow money again?
Linda?
Sounds like he's not exactly being welcomed with arms wide open.
Hey.
Hi.
How you doing? I'm Roger.
Pleasure to meet you, Victor. Your sister Linda's told me a lot about you. She said you're an amazing singer.
Really?
Yeah. So I bought one of your songs off the internet.
Oh, yeah. Which one?
Which one? The one about the gambler and the girl who met on the bus?
Oh, yeah.
Wow, he's easy.
I recorded that one a long time ago. You downloaded that?
Yeah, I did.
His one and only download.
In a band myself.
No kidding. What'd you play?
Bass.
Yeah.
Local club.
He's a bass player now, I guess? Add that to his extensive resume of bull.
We're dreadful. But the crowds are so drunk.
They thought you guys were the Rolling Stones.
He saw a group of upsettingly old men on stage and assumed it was the Rolling Stones. But Uncle Joey starts to unravel Dr. Beck's lies like he's goddamn Columbo.
So where did you used to play? New York?
Salt Lake City.
Really? I lived in Salt Lake for like 5 years.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. That's where I learned to become an alcoholic.
I'm sure you would have figured that out in any city.
What part of town did you live in?
Oh, man. That was a long time ago.
The Mormon part.
I used to live at 800 South, 300 East. How about you?
That's an address? That sounds more like a geometry equation.
Okay.
That was odd.
What?
He said he used to live in Salt Lake City. When I told him what my old address was, he didn't know what I was talking about.
So?
Anyone that has ever lived in Salt Lake City knows that the city was mapped out on an XY axis, right? The street names they're funky. It's not like any other city, but they're practical. Victor, he didn't know that.
Uncle Joey's knowledge of Salt Lake City's geography is unparalleled. Dr. Beck really can't let the Salt Lake City incident go, so he decides to drop in for a house call on Uncle Joey.
Let's change this hospital for the better.
Late for that.
You're a coward.
Maybe I am. Goodbye, Nurse Peters.
Wait, don't leave. Please.
I really don't have time for this.
Oh, well this is awkward.
Sorry.
Ooh, right in the Kashi Go Lean Crunch.
Something you need to know.
Wait.
But it seems Uncle Joey is no match for the cunning Dr. Perv.
Fight for love. Fight for me.
Even when he wins a fight, he still squeals like a... So Dr. Beck does what any sensible person who encounters a member of the band Creed would do, and he melts Uncle Joey in the bathtub. They'll never get the smell of melted hippie out of there. And Dr. Beck even manages to make it home in time for his own sham wedding.
For richer, for poorer. In sickness and in health.
Mostly sickness.
Until death do us part.
You have exchanged your vows before God and these witnesses. Therefore, by the power of...
After a little American Beauty role play,
Okay.
Dr. Beck decides to lure an unsuspecting Hillary to her death, Wile E. Coyote style.
Take whichever foot you're more comfortable with first. Step up.
Okay.
Step up.
Oh.
Don't be scared.
Okay.
Push up all the way.
Okay.
But Amy shows up right in the nick of time. Oh, I guess not. Luckily, Mom has the upper body strength of Sly Stallone and Cliffhanger and pulls herself to safety. Luckily, she's able to swoop in at the last second and stop the mad diddler. Looks like Dr. Perv is finally gonna face justice. This is an odd time for product placement, but...
Hey! Hey, somebody open the door! She's choking! Open the door, I'm a doctor, I can help her!
It's ironic because his new alias is Dr. Heimlich.
I'm a doctor! She's gonna die! Open the door!
She's gonna die!
Guys, it's so damn slow! Come here. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I owe you one.
Tell me, are you a fan of the Olive Garden? Well, guys, that's about it for today, and I'll see you next time. And remember, when you're here, you're family.
I definitely sampled all the goodies in the grocery store before I walked to the counter and made my purchase. Know what I mean?